Thank you, the deciding frame, Markwilliams, to Breck. Flicking the blue is not what was required. Okay. He may not have left that bit on, but it's not a good safety. John can get his hand on the table, yes, at 128. When they went to that mid-session interval, it looked all over by the shouting from Markwilliams, but John Higgins has come out after the interval with a clear mind. I must say, and knowing that the only way he could get back into it was to play, well, go for his shots, which he's done. Mark hasn't done a lot wrong, so he can hold on to that, but can he get a dissensions in this deciding frame? High drama here. Lee Walker, who looks after Mark, we know he's got a great temperament, but this must be a little bit of a shock to the system from being 128 in front. Yeah, I'm sure. Mark would have expected a reaction from John. He certainly got it. Played that with a lot of check side to miss the pack of reds. Made that pot a lot more difficult. Talking about my last had any clear-cut chances. But watch this. This was an opportunity. Look at the blue. His backhand caught the blue. And that was probably the best chance he's had since the mid-session interval. Careless to hit the blue as headed. So he's not done a lot wrong, but it's just been John Higgins getting first chances all the time. But John has left a pot on here for Mark. If he rolls it in, he'll have the black to the opposite corner. And beautifully played first chance, Markwilliams. Applause. What a read that was from Markwilliams. He set out breaks of 3, 3, 4, 9, 6, 7, 9, 4, and 114. In the last 4 frames, didn't know any deciding frame. You want one good chance at him. He's got the first stone, 1670. Would have been nice if the red directly above the black would have potted into that same pocket. It once will played the cannon. He's got a red, but he's not perfect 2-4. Yeah, he's got this thing cut to this corner pocket, controlling the, well, maybe he hasn't now, so just a safety eye. Like we thought there was a possible red on there, so good opening red. A good opportunity, only got 24, not enough. But to be careful here, John. This safety is going to bring all these reds into play. Got to find a B cushion with this ball. Not great, but well, there's a similar red to this right corner that Mark started. Off this frame with this one a little bit more difficult. There's not so much of an angle, you just can't roll. This in, he's going to have to stud it in to get position on the black, but it's A-cans. Oh, tremendous parts, but he's lost the CQ ball. He's lost the CQ BALL. That was a difference from the first one he potted, he could roll that. In that one, he had to stun it in, he canceled pot the black, but if he plays, if he's got to get a you miss the black, you're going to leave your opponent in. Decision time preparing to take it on though. Wait, it was his decision. It was a brave Onedo take. He always knew if he missed the black, he was going to leave. John Higgins with an easy starter run.
1.
Yeah, I never doubted that Markwilliams would take that back. Andre, very difficult shot. He knew if he got it, he had a chance to win the match, but now he's given that chance to John. Higgins stuck on that red, but shouldn't be a problem. This red looks straight enough. Just drop it in and he'd be on the black. Doesn't have to do anything with the Q-boy mean on the face of it, and it's already reeled off the breaks that John Higgins has made since the mid-session interval. But the consequences of making a mistake in a deciding frame and the chance you've got to get through. To the semifinal, forget what gone before. This is a lot more pressurized situation, bit of freedom trying to get back in the match, but now hold yourself together to win it. 16. And 17, not perfect on this black straight, as you can say, up to the right center. He'd have rather not played for it. A nice angle would have given him more options, but he's restricted to this one shot. I feel we know how tight these middle pockets. Or rather, there's pressure on this one. Solid pot, put a lot into the pot, just lost the cue. Ball slightly, that's why I used a little shake of the head. But he may be able to put this pink and just cannon into one of those two reds to the right of the pink. Spot to hold the cue ball, the points, now all square. Missed the cannon still. Got the right hand red, I think of the 231 that goes to the left middle. Was looking for something easy with this, maybe refusing it, thinks she's too risky. Playing safe.
Playing safe.
Decision to leave the table. And John Higgins, 31 when you had a frame of match-winning chance, but that's discipline, just 6 points in front. Disappointed he didn't get that cannon from pink to red. Got to be very careful here. No easy safety shot from Markwilliams. It's okay, he played the part, but played it more safety. And Minji, yeah, I was a little bit concerned about sending the cue ball to the bend, mainly because Markwilliams renowned as one of the best long posters in the game, and he's proved it so far in this match. So I don't blame John for playing that negative safety. But all it did was hand the initiative to his opponent, not quite taking full advantage of it. The red to the left of the black on near the top cushion. John can't get through to it, but got to catch this just right. Yay, that's a very good safety. Shot from John Higgins. The lights come a little bit too far, but a thick contact. There could have been disastrous, so. Cue ball close the pocket, but it's not going into the player. Just a moment able to play a telling safety means to miss the yellow. But it doesn't matter if it is the yellow or not. I thought there was a red in the open, but it's not. It's tied up. No pot for Mark. As I say that, brown and blue, if you could use with that as a blocker to the red, to be a towing safety. That's pretty good. Can Johnny get past the brown to play this red to the right corner? He couldn't play it to the left corner. He'd run into the balls first glance. I didn't think Heckle he did, and he's got needs. A good kiss on the blue, he's got that as well. 1. Well, I say it was a good kiss on the blue. He's hampered on the yellow, so it's going to be difficult. Tremendous pot. So just shows you the fractions I didn't think he could get. Through to that potting angle, the problem is with this yellow because he's so badly hampered by the brown, you can't impart the backspin, target the cue. Ball up to this end, you could trickle it behind the brown and think, well, I've got him snookered. But John's deciding to play this yellow. I don't know what he's thinking he's going to be on, but he'll think of something you can bet your life on that. Trying to nestle up behind these reds, it was a good line, but it's too heavy, but worth the worth. The effort, yeah, it was a great effort. And to be very precise with that positional shot John Higgins straight. Yeah, a little tap on the table. Mark, you got to admire them. You know, Heater Bevel still acknowledge a good shot from each other, not much. Of an edge of this red sticking out and a miss, not much of an edge at all. Higgins 7 now, missed call, but John Higgins can get through this red to the right corner. He's got to play it because if he puts it back, Markwilliams might get it right. Next time we'll be quite certain where the CQ ball is going to go, but he'll know that and he just can't concentrate solely on potting the redone. While he's got a shot at a pink he'd like to have been a bit further away from the cushion, but at least potting the red keeps him at the table, and while you're at teetable you have the advantage 17 points. The lead, the pink, not an easy pink. 23 points. So then looking for 3 more words and colors. Just wondering if John Higgins is 7. I was looking at the double. I don't think he's got the angle to play it, no. But keeping it very tight. 23-point lead is another good safe ties. Definitely advantage John Higgins, but we know in this game, and one shot can turn it on his head, but Markwilliams, no, can't afford another mistake. At lead of 128 is long. Gone looks to be coming off the top cushion to nestle into one of these reds. He feels that is the safest way top play got to get the pace just right. Doesn't want to slip behind this red. That's near the cushion. Is it hard enough? Don't think so. Missed John Higgins full. That's the shot he wants to play in. He's concerned if he hits it too pissy. Could leave a red on. Can we double check? Please, you okay? Slightly that way, ever so slightly. Now. A little bit towards method. Looks spot on to me. Okay. Same shot. Top cushion. Nestling into the red closer to the right hand side. He's got more pace. He doesn't want to slip on the back of this red. If does, he'll leave a red unjudged. It to music, perfection, good shot, doesn't gain any advantage from it, but at least he's contained. The situation, 27 points, John Higgins lead. Possible 67 remaining. Red ball coming up, needs cover with the green here. I think he's got eye hash desperately. Needed that green to come to his rescue just to containing shot from Johnny. I mean, if there is such a thing in the deciding frame, then John will be feeling a lot more comfortable than Mark. The fact he's got the 2 7-point leaden, these reds are not exactly all in the open, so John will feel that a mistake might not cost him too severely. Whereas from Mark's point of view, his next mistake could be his last. So big moments now in his safety exchange. Oh, he's got the bump in the middle pocket. That's careless. Oh, what a mistake. What a mistake. I was just about to say that the slightly careless shot from Markwilliams allowing John to playing to bull into the ball game, but one very uncharacteristic is from John Higgins, and he knows it. Yeah, seems simple just to glance off the ball, but a little bit of tension in the arm because a mistake. Now winning the match at this visit will be a tall order, but he can't get right back in the frame. 50. In 16. Just wanted that cute ball to run a little bit further, maybe thinking about the way he was lining up there looking at the double. Yeah, well, that's the last resort, but yeah, you're right, got too much angle on this. Blackwell, he's not going to play the double, he's going to play the red down. The cushion 23H, what the... Four points, the difference he's behind never touched the side, and this time absolutely inch perfect on double squares. The cue ball going well. I thought it was perfect on black. He wasn't. And if he was going to run into the red like that, maybe he should have stunned trying to avoid the cannon, leave himself. A pot, will he take this on, be a brave man to do it 4 points to lead? It's one of these type of shots. If you miss it, you could leave it, and if you leave it, it could cost you the match. Well, and Williams doesn't refuse Mick. What a tough shot this would be to take in. He could edge his bets and play the red to the left corner. That way he could get the cue ball going back to the Balkan. Is he taking it on? No, played the safety. Don't blame Williams, 31. And he's looking like a very good safety as well. He's got the snooker advantage. Markwilliams, yeah. John Higgins has got to hit this. He's got to get it safe, and the pace will be playing. If he goes and hit it, you feel almost certainly he'll leave a free ball. He's got to hit it. Got it. Safivi. In fact, he's up and down tells me that maybe he's not got that dry angle off two cushions, but he caught it below. Well, it's not all bad. He's left the pot on the red. But Williams will need the brown, and the brown's been knocked into a awkward position, to say the least. The long red, it's a funny thing, you play that shot, and because the brown had gone where he probably just took his mind off it, whereas if the brown had been on that spot, you've been thinking, right, if I pop this red, it's frame over. So John Higgins, when he was snookered before, it was all about hitting the ridgeting it safe, and next time he comes to the table, he has a chance, his own chance to win the match. The red comes nicely on the black. It's a little bit straight, but he can screw down. The brown is going to be the key, so that tells us he's got to pop the black. Good position on the yellow, good position on the green. More important Lido get on the awkward. brown, so it's not a formality. By any means, good start. Honestly, on the yellow lands at the scoreboard. Points tallied up to, and including the blue for a place in the semifinal 10. Anything but straight on the green will do. I suppose the advantage with the proximity of the brown to the blue, you wouldn't have. To play the brown with a lot of pace to get position 30. So this is it, roll the brown and automatically onto blue, this for a place in the semi-null. When at 128 behind didn't seem possible, remarkable. But he will be not taking this blue for granted. It will not take it for granted, and he's not straight on the blue. It's going into a slightly blind pocket blue for the match. Doesn't want to look applause, it was missable, tell you that wasn't easy. Best way to give the ball every chance, but John didn't want to play it like that. He wanted an edge on the side. If he missed it, he didn't leave it. Oh, he has missed it, and he has left it. Can't get close to the pink off this blue. If he tries to get close to the pink, he makes the pot on blue more difficult Tishan time. He needs blue, pink, and blacken. It goes. Now he needs that. Cub to slow off, but he's going to do well. Can you believe it? He's perfect. He's perfect in the pink. John Higgins had his chance, I think. We'll see a celebration. From Markwilliams, now this black. What a match. Treasure themaments of these two great champions. It came down to this one. Ballant. Markwilliams, who passed it. What a match. What a performance from John Higgins to fight back as he did. It was all. About that miss clue, and Markwilliams puts out his cheeks. He can't believe he got a second chance, John. Higgins will be so disappointed. But once again, he proved what a great champion.